Well, my senior year of high school, I went on a mission trip to Honduras, and it was my first time really doing something where I felt like I was immersed in a different culture outside of my comfort zone, and I really enjoyed it. And I decided then that I definitely wanted to do some sort of service work when I was done with college, but I didn't really know what. And then I went to the University of Georgia, and the Catholic Center there is run by Franciscan friars. So FEM would come visit every year, and I heard a lot about it. And I remember that when they were coming to talk at TNT, one of the things they really stressed was community living, which wasn't something I had ever really thought of in terms of doing a service year. And it was something that really appealed to me. So I kind of decided my sophomore year of college that it was what I wanted to do, and every year it was affirmed, and came to visit, and I love it. It's hard to choose, but I think I would have to say ESL. In the beginning, I was really nervous, and planning lessons is kind of hard for me, but I really have connected, I think, a lot with my students, and we can just joke around and laugh, and they laugh at my Spanish, I laugh at their English, and it's really great. And it's cool because St. Paul's is so close to where we live, so it feels like a lot of the other ministries we do, you know, we drive out there and we're kind of leaving the community, but it's nice to be in St. Paul's, surrounded by the community there and just serving the people who live around here. Ironically, I'd say living in community, even though that's so much of the reason that brought me here. But I think that's probably also been one of the most rewarding things. But when you think about taking 5 people who don't know each other at all and putting them in a house and telling them they're going to be a family, it obviously brings a lot of differences and struggles, and we all have different opinions of different things, but it's really cool because I think that even though we have our struggles, at the end of the day, we've really have become a family and really love each other, and that's been really great. I would say do it, first of all. You just learn so much about yourself and about other people like you and other people not like you. And just the ability to step outside of your comfort zone and experience something and see something that you've never seen before but isn't really that far from where you are is really nice. And you know, there's so many opportunities like the Peace Corps to go abroad, and I think those are all amazing opportunities, but I think there's something really cool to be said for staying close to home and just seeing a different side of where you already are. There's a lot of stories to choose from, but one actually didn't really happen in ministry. We went to get frozen yogurt the other night for our community fun, and we ended up talking to one of the guys who helped run the store, and he actually just lives a couple blocks from us. And you know, he asked us what we were doing and said it was really cool that we were doing all this, and then he just started talking about the neighborhood, and we were all kind of listening with the sense of like, oh, because a lot of the stuff he was talking about was stuff that we haven't really seen or experienced, like fights going on in the middle of the night and things that, even though we live right here and we're so close to it, sort of like opened my eyes to realizing that there's still so much about the life here and what people go through that we don't see and we might not ever see. And it sort of just made me have a different sense of like realizing exactly what it is we're doing here and what we can be doing here, and how much room there is for us to be making a difference among these people, and it was really cool.